get to the first layer, just start working with this one, and then start opening a little bit with this one, and then continue with the scissor or with the knife, with the scalpel itself. Just we want to keep the other beneath layers of the other muscles. So you do a cut like this. From here, goes toward the lateral, and come here, toward the right? Clear? When you open it completely, so this muscle is external oblique muscle, right? And the rest of that also is external oblique muscle. So we put one flap of external oblique here, and this is the rest of the external oblique muscle, right? We put this one away. Now, look on the midline. What do we have in the midline? Can you see the aponeurosis? This one?
Oh, yeah.
This is the aponeurosis of the muscle. The muscle continues up to here, and the rest of that is aponeurosis, so connective tissue. Right? This one, the one that you see that goes toward the middle. Now, beneath this aponeurosis, when you open it, you will see another muscle.
Miss, can you open it up again so we can see where the
yes.
See?
This is external oblique muscle, right?
No, the
aponeurosis.
Yeah.
I show you. This is the external oblique. When you put it away, this is the aponeurosis of the external oblique. You see up to here, you see the muscles, and it continues with its aponeurosis. This one is an aponeurosis. And as you notice, there is another muscle here that is attached under this muscle. And as you see, it starts from here. You see this border goes all the way down to here. And if you open it, put it here like this, you see that it is in the midline like this. What does it call? Rectus abdominis. Rectus abdominis is this muscle. Let me open the other part of it. But you see these very, very thin muscles. This is the border of rectus abdominis. See? Just open it by your finger. Try not to tear them. So when you see like this, you know that this is the external oblique. That's the aponeurosis of the external oblique, and this is the rectus abdominis. It just continues all the way to here.
This part right here.
Right. I have to open this part. Right? Is it clear for everybody? Okay. Now when you put both of them away, you need to see two other muscles. You see this one? This is internal oblique muscle. It is all the way to here. This was external oblique, and this is internal oblique. Just bring it here to the middle so that you can see them better. You see this border of that? This one? This muscle is internal oblique muscle. You see how lateral it is in the cat? Is this one. And it has one aponeurosis by itself too. This is the muscle, this is its aponeurosis, right? And it continues all the way here. And if you can see the borders from far, that's the continuation. This is the internal, right? Clear, everybody?
So, external rectus abdominis and internal oblique flexion.
I show you at the end, okay? So far it is external oblique, and this is internal oblique, right? And beneath is aponeurosis of internal oblique. If you are able to separate that here, this aponeurosis, because that's very thin, as you see. When you put it away, and if you are able to just separate this one, because it's very difficult to separate this here. You will see the muscles with this direction toward the midline, almost transverse. So we call that part transversus abdominis. That's this one. All these muscles, all this one. This is transversus abdominis. So here, let's go layer by layer, from the deepest one to the most superficial. Ready? The deepest one is transversus abdominis. Here. Then the other layer that comes over that is internal oblique muscle. That comes from here and continues here. This one. If you come close, you will see the border of the muscle. If I cut it, then after that will be very difficult to see. Then after this internal oblique muscle, we have external oblique muscle, right here. And on the midline, we have rectus abdominis that starts from here, goes all the way to the here, right? You see the border here, right? This is rectus abdominis. If you put this external oblique back in the place, external oblique, that continues up to here. Right? Clear? Alright. Clear? Good. So these are the muscles of the abdomen. Any questions? No? Okay. Yes. Linear elbow is this one. You see this line? This white line here? If I open all the fascia over this one, you will see the continuation of the starts here. But you see one part here. This part. Alright, let's go over leg 2 very rapidly, and after that we go to the cat. Ready? So on the cat, we thought that so we said that on the anterior of the cat, we have femoral artery and vein. Just put away fascia, fat, everything away, and we find these femoral artery and vein in the middle. On the lateral to that, we have a muscle here, superficial muscle, that we call it sartorius, right? And on the medial side of that, we have a superficial muscle here, we call it gracilis, this one. We just cut them, each one, and put them away. Let's go over the lateral side of the anterior of the body. The first thing below this sartorius, when you go from here, under that, you can see this one. You see this? This white sheet is a fascia, right? This one. You see this one? This is a fascia. It's called fascia lata or iliotibial band, right? Another name for the fascia lata. And then, if you just continue that, you can see that the muscle just located between the two layers of the fascial lata here. You can see that? And that one is called, what that muscle is called? Tensor fascial lata. You see the border of the muscle here? Can you see the border of the muscle? If you come close, you will see. Later, you can come and see the cat here. So this is the border of the muscle in it. So this one is tensor fascial lata. Here, tensor fascial lata. Here. Then when you put this away, then you see the other muscles in it. In the cat, we have three muscles here. The first one in the middle is rectus femoris. Rectus femoris is this one. This one, rectus femoris, this muscle. Rectus femoris. So remember, we have rectus abdominis, rectus femoris, both of them on the anterior side, right? Rectus abdominis, rectus femoris. Then, on the medial side of that, we have vastus medialis. On the lateral side of that, we have this one, vastus lateralis. Vastus medialis, vastus lateralis. Medial and lateral to the rectus femoris. And all of them are lateral to this femoral artery and vein. Clear? Now let's go over the medial side. On the medial of the femoral artery and vein, after putting away these gracilis, let's start from next to the femoral artery and vein. So this is femoral artery and vein. Medial to that, you have to go a little bit deep. Put this away, go a little bit deep, clean it completely. You will see a small muscle here, this one. This tiny muscle is called pectineus, this one. Then after that, we have another small muscle, but longer, and it's called adductor longus, this one, adductor longus. Then after that, we have another adductor, that is adductor femoris. Adductor femoris is this muscle. Then we have the hamstring muscles here. The first one is this one, semimembranosus, this muscle. Then below that we have this semitendinosus, this one, semitendinosus. And you will see that, you will see these two from the posterior too. These are the muscles of the anterior, right? We talked about them before, but just wanted to show you on the chart. And here on the posterior of the thigh. So here when you look from the lateral, again you see this fascial lata, you see this one, and then tensor fascial lata, right? And if it's not open, the first thing that you see is sartorius, right? The most superficial that you see, if it's not open yet, you see it's sartorius. When you put it away, you will see tensor fascial lata and fascial lata, and then you see some other muscles medial to that, that is that are a little bit different from the human. Right? Gluteus muscles in the human cover the whole buttocks area, but here they are a little bit smaller. You don't need to know this area for ovary. But then after that, we have a big muscle here. This whole muscle is one muscle, and it's called biceps femoris. This is biceps femoris, the whole muscle that you see here. This is biceps femoris. Biceps femoris. You remember biceps brachii, biceps femoris. They are in the opposite direction. Biceps brachii, biceps femoris. This is in the anterior, this one is in the posterior, right? So, if we just cut it in the middle and open it, beneath that, you will see this semi-membranosus and semi-tendinosus. These three muscles together are called hamstring muscles. Any question here? No? Then let's go over the leg. On the leg area, this is the continuation of the biceps, right? If you put it away, you will see the calf muscle. Its name is gastrocnemius. Gastrocnemius is this muscle. If you open it completely, you will see that it has two heads. And you see the space between them, right? Gastrocnemius. And when you put it away, you see another muscle here. It's called soleus. This one, just beneath the gastrocnemius. And these together make the Achilles tendon or calcaneal tendon that attaches to the calcaneus. Calcaneal tendon here. This is in the posterior of the leg, and then on the anterior of the leg, besides seeing some part of this gastrocnemius and soleus here, on the anterior, on the medial of the leg, you see the tibia bone. You see the bone is just beneath the skin. And then lateral to the tibial bone, you see the tibialis anterior. That is lateral to the tibia on the leg. Tibialis anterior. Alright? Any question? No? Very nice. Just before forgetting, yes. Tendon, calcaneal tendon. It depends.
Cô xong bấm vô này không?
Position.